There is no doubt that today in Minecraft, there are a lot of items. Whilst some are obviously more common than others, there are those that have the ability to bring a bit of joy upon looting legitimately in survival mode. And today we count down the top 5 rarest items in Minecraft. Be mindful that this list does not take into account naturally generated blocks or items that can simply be crafted. The criteria used to construct this list recognizes the drop rate of the item, how often the item naturally spawns, and generally how difficult it is to obtain the item. With that said, after gathering information from the player base, we have our list. The end. As in the place, of course, roams a flying dragon, popular for being the final boss of Minecraft. All acknowledge the Ender Dragon's existence, but only some have ever managed to make it to this dangerous abyss, let alone defeat the Almighty. There's no need to describe the risks and difficulties involved when versing the Ender Dragon, it's become common knowledge as of today. Most should know that when Big Ol' Flappy Bird is killed, a dragon egg spawns above an exit portal. The dragon egg used to be an exclusive one-of-a-kind item, but the egg is a farmable item due to the Ender Dragon now being eligible for resummoning. Rest assured, it is a guaranteed drop, but the difficulty, effort, and time that goes into obtaining this item well and truly earns its spot on the list. Woodland mansions are classed as a very rare structure, and indeed they are hard to find, especially without the use of a Woodland Explorer map, another item not too many players know how to get their hands on, so it comes as no surprise when few have seen a Totem of Undying drop before them. Totems of Undying are items that can save a player from death, being that they exclusively drop from evokers, a mob that only spawns in this rare hard to locate structure, credits them as one of the rarest in Minecraft, as only a fraction of players have ever actually looted one. This definitely comes as a little surprise given the nature of woodland mansions, but I guess totems would be even more rare if evokers were smart enough to use the totem to protect themselves from dying. Wither skeletons are a mob not too often repeatedly approached by players. They spawn in reasonably rare structures called nether fortresses. Already, believe it or not, a noteworthy fraction of players have never legitimately found and visited this place in survival mode, complementing the odds of encountering wither skeletons. Killing one shouldn't pose too much of a problem. However, upon death, these 3-block tall skeletons have a very low chance to drop a wither skeleton skull, a 2.5% drop chance to be exact. Alternatively, if you want to guarantee a wither skeleton to drop their skull for you, you could always find a charged creeper, which are commonly known to be pretty hard to come across, and lure one all the way from where you found one through your nether portal and all the way to the rare nether fortress, making sure it stays alive and following you and attempt to make it explode next to a wither skeleton, ensuring the explosion damage of the charged creeper is the cause of death for the wither skeleton. And then it will drop its skull. Now, you may be surprised to hear that a minor fraction of players have ever summoned the Wither boss legitimately in survival mode. After all, the fact that defeating a Wither is not compulsory ultimately makes them an optional side boss, and additionally, makes the Nether Star an item not too many players get their hands on. This mentality is apparently enough to repel many players from putting in the effort to enter combat with one, not to mention you need 3 wither skeleton skulls just to summon this boss, and withers are commonly known to be underestimated. This all conclusively adds up to the only players that have legitimately obtained a nether star knew of withers to begin with, knew how to summon one, have at least been to the nether for soul sand, were prepared to go out their way to attempt to slay a wither, and actually succeeded in doing so, and only then will a single nether star be dropped. This list was a hard one to order, so in this episode, let's quickly pay some other items an honourable mention before we take a look at number 1. The end. Is a world commonly known as a place where the only players who have visited this void world have made it to a somewhat endgame status, so no need to mention how many players we already narrowed down here. Within the endless abyss of this world, a rare structure has a chance to spawn, known as an end city. Again, we narrow down another significant slice of players who have actually been to one in survival mode. Only about half of these end cities naturally generate with an end ship hovering nearby. It is exclusive that on these rare ships, a dragon head will decorate the front. This item cannot be obtained any other way and is therefore the result of countless hours of gameplay. However, another item naturally spawns on the end ship, one that equals the dragon head in rarity and shares the throne at the #1 spot on our list. Elytra. Officially classed as a very rare item, gives players the unique ability to glide for long distances, and is the core reason why players decide to venture to this mystical vessel. The pair of wings patiently awaits players to get their hands on them inside end ships and are guarded by a single shulker located within an item frame. There is no question, both of these items are obtained by worthy, dedicated players, and deservingly so. If you have any ideas for more top 5 episodes, please do not hesitate to leave a request. As always, you comment your idea and I'll go ahead and do the research. If you're keen to watch more of my top 5s, I've left a link in the description of my ever-growing playlist of them. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, stay happy, stay kind, and until next time, goodbye! Hello again, it's me, just letting you know that if you're keen to show your support and want to see more videos from me, simply hitting the like button helps out immensely. If you do, here's a virtual high five. Okay, bye!